Hey guys, Lucas Catton here. And for those of you who don't know, September is National Recovery Month. And it's actually in its 30th year now. And since I've been working in this field for going on 20 years now, it keeps coming up in different ways throughout the year, different events throughout the years. Different events that we do, different things that I've written, different groups have been a part of, and things like that. And a project that I'm currently working on is actually a site for recovery coaches. And it hit me as once again we're doing this that there was something rather significant that was coinciding with September again and National Recovery Month. And it was unintended, but there's some of these things that do go along the way. And I did a video earlier about there's more than one way to recover, and I want to talk more about how that can be from anything. And there's a lot of effort to remove the stigma associated with various substance abuse and mental health substance use disorders and mental health disorders. And one of them is changing the language around some of that. Some people are very sensitive to that. Other people are not as much. Nonetheless, I think what should be acknowledged and what can be acknowledged is that people have things that we go through in life. And at one point or another, we are all recovering from something. And although this particular month is specifically geared toward behavioral health recovery, a lot of things can fit into that, especially when there's diagnosis codes for all kind of things. And life itself can be obviously very difficult at times for any of us and for all of us, and sometimes more difficult than others. And recovery as a whole should be acknowledged that we're all at some point going to need to recover from something, whether it be a loss, whether it be behavioral health difficulties, whether it be injury of some type or whatever. There's recovery that needs to occur. And so I think that lending a hand and offering support for people as they're going through difficult things and difficult times, and in recognition of the fact that recovery does happen. When somebody has a diagnosis, it doesn't mean they need to continue to be that diagnosis so that they're stuck with that condition for their whole entire life. At least that's a personal belief. I've seen it too many times to know that somebody doesn't have to live out that script forever. Just because they fit this category at this particular point in time, recovery indicates that they can get out of that they can recover from, that they can move on. Some people, there's varying degrees of that. Maybe they will struggle with a particular issue for the rest of their lives, and that's okay too. Because it's part of living. It's part of who we are. I think it's part of our society right now as a whole, in terms of so many different things that are occurring, and the bombardment of attention grabbing things that fray our nerves, that increase difficulty, that try and do anything such as sensationalize really, really difficult things that happen to other people and things like that. So I won't go off on a tangent on that part, but I just want to come back to, it is National Recovery Month. It is the 30th year in celebration and recognition of the fact that recovery does happen. And if you have personally experienced something like that, if you know someone who has, if you work in the field, if you're supporting a loved one or family member recovering from something, then take a moment and pat yourself on the back for doing a good job, because it's hard and you are doing a great job, and keep moving forward. And if you are a recovery coach by chance, check out some resources that I'll be posting in the future. And I wish you well and continued success, and know that you are not alone on your journey. Thank you.